This is Kamaya Brooks. I'm talking about my essay and like what I learned. I learned a lot. I learned that Lincoln thought the war was because of their sin of slavery, and it was put on both sides, on North and South. So they was basically blamed the same because of slavery. And I learned that to get his men to trust him, he blamed himself and his men. So I think that was easier for the men to trust him since he wasn't just blaming the soldiers, he was blaming himself too. And he also used like the belief of God, saying that God was punishing them because of the sin of slavery, and he was talking about like a lot of belief, a lot of grief of what happened over the nation. So I think that was like a really learning point of me, like from the speech and the letter that I learned a lot. So that was like some of the reasons I learned. But what was really difficult for me, it just like how I read it and how I easily understand. Like he basically persuaded me to believe him too, thinking that God was punishing them also. So like it was a very persuading speech, and I also learned a lot. So I was glad I picked that topic of the letter of the speech of the annual day. But I did learn a lot. But I also think he was very like I don't know, very. It's just he was very. You can trust him for his words, but also you can tell that he was like a manipulator somehow. But yeah, I learned a lot from that, and it was a very good speech. So yeah, I learned a lot from it, and that's what I have to say about things I learned and the difficulties I had with the essay.